Welcome back, guys. Tactical AV here. And lately, since we've cut the cord to our cable bill, well, we've been looking for some alternatives to cable that would be, in a way, streaming instead of paying for the cable box each month. And I'd like to kind of share this journey with you guys as I've learned a few things about each of the different streaming services. And if you're like myself or us and you're looking to replace your cable service with a much cheaper alternative to essentially arrive at the same options, well, there's a few different ones out there. And in this video, well, I'm going to be covering Sling TV. So recently, about a week ago, we signed up for a free trial, a 1-week trial exactly, 5 days I believe, not 7 days, of the orange package of Sling for $25 a month. So first of all, let's get some easy things out of the way. What is Sling TV? And it's basically a service that replaces your cable TV service. Instead of streaming movies and TV shows sort of on demand and on a network, this is a live feed as what you would be receiving with cable TV. Okay, so just simply a little bit of background on what Sling TV exactly is. It's an American over-the-top internet television service owned technically by Dish Network. But since its debut in 2015, it basically can be streamed on smart TVs, digital media players, applications, phones, tablets, laptops, you name it, in the US and Puerto Rico. But headquartered in Colorado, Sling TV formally launched on February 9th, 2015. As of February 2018, has 2.2 million subscribers and counting. So just take a look at Sling TV's website and you'll see that they're pretty popular and high up on the list in terms of streaming cable TV alternatives. Alright, so with Sling, what do you get? Well, for $15 a month starting off, and by the way, you can get a free trial, like I said, you can get the Sling Orange package, which includes, technically, well, the channels that you're seeing in front of you right now. And while the Sling Blue package, also $15 a month, mind you, comes with these channels. But keep in mind you can get all those channels and more if you only combine the orange and the blue package for $25 a month. So taking a look at Sling TV on the Consumer Reports webpage, it lets us know it's $25 a month, and with the recently updated pricing, the orange package is $25 now and includes about 30 channels and no broadcast TV. That is one of the downsides. It does support one user at a time, and well, Sling Blue, also $25, keep in mind $15 now, supports 3 users and a different mix of about 40 channels, including your local broadcast channels and, well, regional sports. So what's the downside with Sling? Well, as I added before, guys, you do not get your over-the-air local broadcast channels with the basic orange Sling package that I've decided to get so far. In addition to that, it also lacks CBS and Fox News in some markets, apparently. But since the addition of the Discovery Channel and the Cloud DVR, Sling TV has a pretty highly recommended rating over the internet right now. So now we're going to head back over to the actual Sling application. Remember, this is on my Roku Ultra on my Sony 4K TV, so I don't think I'm getting any 4K Ultra HD content, and well, I'm definitely not getting any high dynamic range. Nonetheless, the platform is pretty simply laid out for you. I will have to say, if I'm used to cable TV, well, simply going over to the guide resembles it pretty close, and well, having satellite, and having seen what satellite looks like, I can guess the two look similar. But it's pretty easy to figure the Sling TV guide out. It essentially starts with the channels that you get, and well, ends with the channels that you don't get. And also, in addition, lets you know what you could get if you, well, had a better package. Now, we did it personally more for the sports and the playoff games recently, and it's definitely not a movie application. This is mainly for television. But they do have pay-per-view rentals you're allowed to access, similar to cable, and well, as you can see, definitely have some popular movies to rent as well, with everything from new releases down to each individual genre and so on and so forth. Okay, so what are the downsides with Sling TV? Well, being a user of it for about the last 5 days, I have to say the only downside that we've noticed is the application itself shutting off. Now, whether that's due to our internet connection and that being a stable, high-speed, broadband internet connection at all time, or if it just simply is losing a little bit of speed, lagging out, and well, the application freezes for quite a long time sometimes. Okay, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad application. In fact, if I'm looking for an alternative to cable, believe it or not, the Sling TV app is a pretty good alternative, and well, it's more than half the price. But if you're just looking for a few channels and, well, Sling TV happens to have the lineup that you're looking for, that believe me when I tell you that a lot of people have chosen Sling TV as a viable replacement to their cable TV provider. So the main downside to Sling TV is you don't get the over-the-air local channels, but, well, you can do that for free with an over-the-air antenna anyway. And while there's several different cable TV over-the-internet providers that have replaced the cable box these days, Sling TV happens to be just about the cheapest one of them right now, considering that most of them are around the $40, $50 and up mark. Including, well, one of the biggest competitors that I'll be considering at least, YouTube TV. Well, that's gonna pretty much wrap up the rest of this video, guys. But if you liked this video, please give me a thumbs up, and after all, don't forget to subscribe, and take care.